Hello, we are Aaron and Sarah Martineau, and we're just going to answer a few questions in regards to finding hope in a very tragic time that we had went through. Our second child, our daughter Maddie, was born extremely early, and right from the get-go we had a number of complications that we knew her life was going to be a struggle. And throughout that time, we just tried to get all the information that we possibly could to make the best decision we could for our family going forward. But unfortunately, God had different plans for our family, and our daughter ended up passing away.
I remember when the doctors came in and they told us that our daughter would pass away, the feelings that we felt. Our hearts were obviously broken, and this is nothing that we as parents would have ever dreamed of our going through, or having a child that wouldn't be living with us at home. I remember part of my body feeling as if it was split in half, as if one part of me was staying down here on earth and one part of me was going with her in heaven. And I remember not thinking, how could I put one foot in front of the other and face a day without her? The feelings of anger and despair were in, and I just realized we needed to find hope in knowing that we didn't say goodbye. We said, we will see you again.
And really from that, those situations, you're going through just an incredible, difficult time in life, not really knowing what's happening, why it's happening. And at that point, I think a natural tendency for people to ask the question is, why me, and why did all this stuff happen? I think a very important aspect that we really decided at, we said, instead of asking why us, let's just continue to ask what now, and what can we do in the next day to continue moving forward.
We also tried to really hard find some areas of positives that we could do as a family, as in continuing to celebrate Maddie's birthday every year, and every holiday that we would have her participate in a way that we would put a pink balloon up that would represent her, or presents that we'd buy for Christmas that we would donate to other people, so that Maddie would be forever included in our family, and that everybody would know that we would participate with her and for her. We also surrounded ourselves with people that we knew that would love us during these times, and one of our very first things that we did to enter our life after a tragedy was to go to church and to surround ourselves through that, and support groups as well, and to realize that we weren't alone in this journey that we have on earth, and God never wanted you to be alone through that. So we reached out to people that have walked that broken road before us to teach us how they walked around, and knowing that if they could make it through such a tragedy, that there was hope for us to make it as well.
And we really wanted to focus on hope, and hope being that message of, we know life is going to throw us curveballs, kind of just continue. We don't know what is in store for us, but we have to focus on what we can do here as a family here on earth, and just kind of continue to take things as they come and make the best of the situations. People who experience a loss, and kind of our advice to them is surround yourself with people who love you, and just know that you're not in it alone.
That there are no timetables to grief, that everybody grieves differently, and even you and your spouse may be grieving at a different spot. One might be ahead of the other and one might be back, but none of it is to be taken, and it can be taken at your own pace, at your own risk, and every one of us is different when we grieve, so that's very important to just know that you can grieve in any way that you want, as long as you want. And to know that there are people out there that can help you. You are not alone, and there are ministries that are out there, and there are support groups, and to surround yourself with that, knowing that this road that you're walking with, in the storm that you feel like you're under, there are other people that have been there too, that are willing to reach out a hand and to walk with you through that.